Hi y'all, Tracey, Trials of a Long-Haired Girl here, coming at you with a meal plan for the week. Here it is. Hopefully you can see it. Yesterday we actually did leftovers. Today we are doing chicken and dumplings. Tomorrow, turkey lentil taco soup. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I had done the traditional turkey taco soup with ranch dressing ranch dressing mix and taco seasoning. And when we went meatless, because my husband bought a ton of lentils, we were trying to make use of the food that we had. So I put lentils in there rather than turkey initially. Now we just kind of combine the two, and it helps us use up some of the lentils, but it also helps us bulk up the soup so it's a more hearty soup. Tomorrow, chicken and rice casserole. Wednesday, chicken and rice casserole. Thursday, we will do leftovers because I suspect out of what we're having for the next couple of days, we're going to have some. And Friday, I am doing spaghetti and meatballs and a salad. I'm trying to kind of be a little more creative when it comes to my meal plans. And I am actually, the meatballs, I am taking a recipe that I found for a meatloaf. It was actually a recipe for a meatloaf. And as I commented on Roy's video a couple weeks ago, recipe is just a general guide. You don't have to follow it to the letter. Maybe follow it the first time to the letter and then make it your own. So that's kind of what I did with this one. Initially, I used it the way that was intended, although I have the recipe. But I did make turkey, zucchini, feta, turkey patties. We enjoyed it. We liked it very much. Well, my son is allergic to zucchini, so don't really need to buy zucchini because he doesn't like it. Even if he could eat it, he doesn't care for it. So I came up with the idea of trying carrots. So I did carrots in the last batch that we did. Wound up forgetting the Worcestershire, but it still wound up having a really good flavor to it. So this time for the spaghetti, I thought I would actually make meatballs. I'm going to use the recipe as it's written, which is 2 pounds of meat, etc. But instead of making a meatloaf or instead of making it into patties this time, I'm going to make it into meatballs. We'll have it with our spaghetti that night, and then we will make like meatball subs for the following week. That way I'm using all of my meat, using all of my meatballs, but I also have 2 different dinner plans out of it. So in that way, I feel like I'm kind of helping myself to cook once and turn it into a couple of different things, which is something that my mother did a lot. So yeah, that's kind of my meal plan for the week. The weekends are always kind of up in the air. We don't know whether we're going to wind up eating out or whether we're going to wind up actually making something. But this weekend I stocked up on some lettuce, like several different kinds of lettuces. I stocked up on some arugula, and I don't remember what all we got from Trader Joe's, and I got some bell pepper and things like that for our meals for this week. So for lunches, I'm really trying to focus on pushing more vegetables in during the earlier meals, and then making sure that I'm having vegetables at night. One of the things that I tried, which I don't think I realized how salty the Trader Joe's riced cauliflower, the frozen riced cauliflower, is. And I seasoned my hash browns. I put hash browns and cauliflower in the oven together, thinking I would just put my eggs over it. Well, when I tried it, it was very, very salty. My husband's like, is that possible? I'm like, yes, yes it is. So I need some more hash browns. I think I'm going to make a second batch with fewer seasonings to see if maybe I can kind of counterbalance what I've done already. Combine them and make a good meal that I can actually eat. I will say overall, I think it was a good choice. I had 2 eggs this morning on my hash brown cauliflower mix, but my thought was, if you can do mashed cauliflower with a little bit of potato and it still have good flavor to it, why can't I do the same thing with hash browns? So that's what I did, trying to work the plan. Anyway, if all goes well, hopefully I will be sharing my recipe for the turkey feta vegetable concoction, so that you can kind of see how you can take a recipe, you can use it as it was originally written, but you can also make it into other things. Anyway, have a great day, y'all. Be blessed.